This channel is not made for kids. None of the videos on this channel are made for kids. This is for adults, adult collectors, hobbyists, and enthusiasts. I like kids. Kids are great. This channel is not made for them. Adult supervision is encouraged. Thank you very much.
Well, hey there, and how are you today? My name is Carla. I'm an adult doll collector, and you are in my hangout. Today we're here in my flower shop because there are still a few sets that I'm looking for. And I'd also like to try to do some remixes. So let's get started. So I picked up a few of these because, like I said, there are some that I'm looking for. So I got this at my local Walmart, and they come with a tag on it. Now, I'm not sure if I see any pin pricks anywhere. I mean, is that even still a thing anywhere? Because I don't know. I looked at the store, but the lighting isn't as good. So I'm trying to look here, and I'm just not seeing any pin pricks. So I don't know. But anyway, it'll be a surprise what we have. Alright, so right now we're going to look at some Miniverse Make It Mini Lifestyle Series 2. And in this set, they have where you can make plants and candles and, obviously teapots and a few other things. And if you want to order one, here is the UPC. Let's get one open now. So when you open it up, you see it looks kind of like a barrel, kind of. And you have two slots down here because these can be displays for your creations. Let's open this up, and in here we have, this is where we will set whatever we're making. Then we have some flowers. I'm going to dump everything out. So when you get, okay, so you have your instruction manual, which comes in English, French, and Spanish. And if you read it, it will give you tips on how to safely use the resin and how to set it and how to take care of bubbles and applying powder and decals. Okay, so this gives you all the information you need for that. You also get the collector's guide, and on the front of the collector's guide, it will show you which you're going to make. So this capsule will be able to make this shell with these flowers. However, since I made this one before, we're going to G it up a bit. And on the inside, though, it does have the directions on how to do it. And on the other side, we have all the different things that you can get to create. So we have 15 that we can create. But for now, let's just start with this one. So in this package, where it looks like it's utensils, you'll find your utensils. Let's open it up, and we have, so this time we have a brush, and we have these two things, and these go on the bottom here. And then you can set it down, and you can put your arrangement inside, like so. However, I'm not going to use that as a way to display things, so we're going to put ours away and see what else we have. So in here, and the packages are all very cheerfully done. So in here we have some little square sanding paper, a little placemat, This will be, okay, the resin, and it's going to be in a coral color. We have some shimmery powder and a longer nozzle. And in the last package, we will have the mold for the resin. Okay, so let's open up. Let's get the mold out of its packaging. So here it is. As you can see, it's very soft. And you pour the resin in through here. And since I already have a coral one, I want to try a different color. So I think well, I have a whole lot of this jade stuff left. So let's try it with some of the jade. So I'm just going to squeeze this in. Oh, it's not jade. That's the pink one. Oh well, okay. We will make it work. Okay, I'm going to set this a bit. And the strength I used to set these is the 365. The old settings that you used to be able to use to set the resin on the previous Miniverse will not set the resin on these. So if you have been trying to set things, if you've been trying to set the new Miniverse capsules and you're finding that it isn't working, it's because you need a higher number, whatever that means. So otherwise, they just really won't set at all. All right, well here it is finished. It's some of this, it's like it has a shell and then you had some more in it. It wasn't the way I intended to, but it's kind of an interesting looking mistake, so I think I'll be okay with it. But now I need to sand the bottom a little bit. And we're just going to sand the bottom a bit. Okay, now let's find some different flowers to put in here, right? Now I have flowers from other sets, and I also sometimes order flowers from an Etsy shop. So I have a few different cases of flowers. Gosh, it's hard to choose. And we have some in here. Hmm. And of course, they don't have to all be the same kind of flower, right? So to give it some contrast, okay, all right, I think I know what I'm going to do. So we're going to take some of this orange here. Maybe some of this one as well. Then to give it a fun pop of color, we're going to go in another one. I'm going to go in here and let's try some of that as well. I think just this amount should be fine. And we have this. And this one. Okay, let's open it up a bit. There we go, and that. Here we go. All right, and here is our first creation. I like it. Let's open another one. So this time, oh good, you're making these. I got this once before, but the resin was ruined in there, so I couldn't actually use it. So maybe this time we can do that. Okay, so this time we get to make these, and I'm glad. So this time in this package, the resin is not all broken, so yay. And so it has some speckle dust and ivory clay, okay? And then we have in here, we will have some, there we go, a couple little plants. And in here we have some, oh, that's right, some soil. Excellent. What do we have in here? Oh, that's right. Sanding paper. And little decals. Look at those. Oh, that's going to be fun. And then, okay, we have another package. This package has, all right, a little spatula. And then the legs for, the setup. And this will be the mold, or molds. Here we go. So, how does this tell us to do this? So, you're supposed to... Okay, so I'm supposed to put this in with that. All right, we can do that. All right, so I just can't seem to manage to put the decals on these particular things. And since I'm not over crazy about the decals anyway, I decided not to sweat it. So, but this is how the first one came out. Then I took some flowers that I found from an Etsy shop, put those in one, and then this one. Now I have some things here that I've already made. Like I have another one of these, and since I already have one, I want to make it a little bit different. So I can use it as a planter because or a vase because I happen to like those things. So let's open this up and let's see what we can do to make this a little bit more unique. So here is the mold, and as you can see, you have this part in here that you put the resin in. Do that. Okay, so I pulled it out. The beads didn't do as much as I was hoping they'd do, but that's okay. But still, keeping it just like this does make for a pretty vase. So let's put some flowers inside. Now, I do have these flowers. left over, so we can use these, and I'm going to look for a couple others. Be right back. Okay, so here's this one. I like it. Go. Let's use up a few other things. So I have these from when I made the cups. So let's make them in ivory. I think I'm going to keep it just like this. Now I'm trying to determine, do I want to leave them like that or... Okay, I think I'm going to let one be a candle. Now I'm going to do this one, so I can add some more of this to the inside. I think I'm going to add some of this to it, just a few drops, and then swirl it. So the other one, I put one of those little plants in, and then these tiny little flowers that I also found off of Etsy. And I put some resin on them, so I'm just kind of trying to get them to stick. Okay, and here's how the other one came out. I actually quite like it. Alright, well that's the end of this video. I actually, as usual, I had a lot of fun doing this, and it was fun taking molds that we already have and resin that I had left over and using it to create kind of new things, with the exception of these. And that's because I hadn't had a chance to make these before. So, and I like this a lot, actually. I do. Though we did make an extra one and turned it into a flower planter as well. And I think my least favorite is the candle, but still, it's got a nice simple look, so I can live with it. I love how that came out, and this I'm surprisingly pleased with. And I also really love, of course, this one back here as well. So, yeah. So now I have some more plants and flower arrangements for the doll houses. Yay! So now if you like this video, please hit like. If you're a subscriber, thank you very much for being a subscriber. And if you're not a subscriber, well, what are you waiting for? I have the subscribe button. It's red. It says subscribe. I know, see, I'm helpful like that. It's on this side. All you have to push it and then there you go. And now you are a subscriber, and I love my subscribers. Comment down below. Let me know what you thought of some of these things. I'm sure there's a lot that a lot of you would do different. On this one, I didn't fill all I did on the parts where the spout would go is I just kind of filled that in, and in my dollhouse I'll just know to face it away. But I really like that as a vase. I'm actually going to probably be making more of those because it's just so darn pretty and kind of the perfect size for the dollhouse. So yeah, and once again, I think using the teacups to make little planters is a neat, idea, and it gives you some more stuff that you can use. And this was a happy accident. I'll probably never be able to do that again. But and the flowers I got off of a site on Etsy. I will link the site to you. They come very quickly, and they're well made and kind of the perfect size, and they're affordable. Yeah, buddy, affordable is always good. So yeah, but anyway, oh, and sharing is caring. And so if you know of anyone who's been getting some of these little sets and maybe they have extras as well, go ahead and share this with them and show them that there's other things that they can do with those molds if they choose. So that's really about it though. So I'm going to let you guys go. So now, no matter what time of day it is, whether it's morning, noon, or night, I do hope it's fantastic for you because, yes, you guessed it, you deserve fantastic things. And I'm going to get out of here. You all have a good day and goodbye.